It's Marcus K. Dowling, the Nashville Country Music Report at the Tennessean, and I'm here at night 2 of CMA Fest with somebody who is as responsible for the reemergence of Western culture and country music as Yellowstone, Cody Johnson. What's going on, man?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I'm great. I can't complain. So talk to me about this. I feel like, there's two kinds of music, country and Western. We're getting back to a space where Western culture is coming back into the genre, and you're making your CMA Fest debut tonight. Talk to me about that.
It's always been really important for me to keep this hat on.
Yeah.
One of the very first things I was told when I came to Nashville, over a decade ago was,
Right.
We'll give you the record deal, but you got to take the hat off. And to me, can you imagine how differently it would be now if I had done that?
Oh, seriously.
And, wearing this buckle that I won rodeo and right before I came here, I was at home working with a new colt. She's not even a year old, and I'm halter breaking her and going through desensitization and really, looking. I had a calf go missing. I had to go find. So when I say I live it every day, I live it every day. It's very important for me to represent that culture because for a long time in country music, it hasn't been represented or represented in the proper way.
Right.
And I get to be myself.
Right.
There's nothing more. I don't care what you do for a living. When you get to be yourself and you get to put that out there and see it accepted by people, that's very fulfilling.
Right, so you're going to be on stage with somebody else who represents the culture, Reba McEntire.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is a beautiful full circle moment that's happening when Deer Rodeo's played tonight.
That's crazy. So I wanted her on Deer Rodeo.
Yeah.
Because, it's our duet, right?
Right.
But then she's a superstar for a reason. How about we do New England? And I'm like, oh.
Okay.
That's the superstar move.
Okay.
Is to do that.
Okay. So New England is a duet then.
It's going to be a duet
Talk
tonight.
to me about when you deal with legendary material, because you're a guy who's played covers for a long part of your career. Mm-hmm. Talk to me about when you get in there and you're dealing with a legendary song like that, and how do you take it and put it into your own key and into your own range?
So just like when we did our cover of Charlie Daniels' Long-Haired Country Boy,
right.
It was completely different.
Yeah.
And you're always worried that you're going to offend the original artist.
Right.
And Charlie thought it was great. That's a heck of a take, man. That's a good job, and that's as much as I ever heard about it. With Reba, I was just a fan of the song.
Right.
And I felt it so differently. I felt like it was so dark and so it was very depressed, so sad.
Right.
And I felt like it needed to be that. So I turned it into that, and I played it at shows, and I never realized that she was going to hear it. So doing this with Reba, I do my first half the way I would do it.
Right.
And then the more we went back and forth over the last 6 weeks, I basically said, so when you come in, you want it to be more like the original.
Right.
She's like, I would feel more comfortable with that. So the song morphs in the middle of the song into what she did. And I use my guitar player, Jake, who's a good friend of mine, that he's helping kind of glue that to the original sound. So you'll hear the song sound like me, and then it morphs into what Reba is. And I think it's really great. She goes, I love what you did with it. I love what you did with it. She's like, but I just only know how to sing it one way.
Right.
I'm like, well, yes, ma'am. We'll do it your way.
So it's always a pleasure to talk to you.
You too, Marcus.
Have a great one. Thank you.
Yes.